Hey folks, Ed here from Brain Pulp TV, back with the second part of my Shadows Over Innistrad Swiss draft. Now, we've done the drafting and the deck building in the first part. We're about to get into our very first match in this part, so without any further ado, let's get to it right now. Okay, here we are in the first match, and we won the die roll. Would we like to play first? Yes, we would. This isn't super great. And it's not super bad either, I guess. You know, we're going to keep this. I don't know if that's the best choice, but... So our opponent mulliganed to 6, which might help us out a bit. Still not sure if maybe we shouldn't have mulliganed down to 6. Yeah, so let's go ahead and bring out the vessel. I'm not sure if the mic's picking it up, but they're doing some sort of like construction work outside, so hopefully it's not. They didn't attack? That's kind of surprising. Hey, so we did. We got our third land, which we needed, and I'm just gonna go ahead and do the Cathar and pass the turn. So we're doing pretty good. We got True Faith Sensor here. Okay, we got another land, which is great, because now we can do the sensor and put it directly on the Dauntless Cathar. That was almost a huge mistake. There we go. Choose target creature. No block. Okay. Drownyard Explorers. That's fine too. I mean, we can end up sacking the vessel. Let's just go ahead and attack for now. Because we can also Puncturing Light if he wants to double block. We'll do that. Excellent. So this worked out well for us. We've cleared his board, and we're going to go ahead and bring out the Scavenger. One more land, and we can bring out the Wolves. Solitary Hunter. We can swing in with the Cathar and see if he goes for the block. If we use Tenacity now, we can save him. Tenacity may be better later on. Now, let's do this. That puts us pretty far ahead. We also have the Vessel, which we can sack to put 2 Flying Spirits out there. The Cult, which we can also take out with the Cathar. I'm not going to play the Mountain yet. I'm going to swing in with the Cathar. He made the block before, so I'm guessing he's going to make the block again. He may be thinking we got another trick. We do not. So we're just going to let that go ahead. How do we want to do this now? And we'll bring out the Sin Prodder. Sin Prodder's also got Menace, so on its own, it's going to work quite well for us. They've got 2 cards in hand. They've also got a clue. Watcher in the Web, that's fine. That's okay too. What was revealed? They're going to let us have this forest, I'm guessing. Okay. So we've got quite a few options at this point. The Veteran Cathar isn't really going to help us because we don't have any humans out there. It could give itself double strike. I think I'm just going to bring out the Thornhide Wolves. They've got everything they've got on the board right now. I could put the True Face Sensor on the Wolves next turn, and it'll trade with the Watcher instead of just simply allowing the Watcher to sort of chump, or not chump it, but just sort of bounce it. Bounce off of it. So Intrepid Provisioner. Because that goes in the graveyard, it helps us as well, too. Oh, not the Intrepid. Oh, sorry. I was thinking of the Chaplain. The Nearheath Chaplain. So let's do this. We are. Yeah, so I'm going to hold off on doing this with the Vessel right now. But once the Vessel goes into the graveyard, we have Delirium, so then this is going to get +3. Which would be good for us. Okay. Alrighty. The Vessel is going into our hand. Excellent. So let's do this. Do I want to do this right now? So swinging with those two. Okay, that made more sense than I was originally giving it credit for. Sack the Vessel. We're going to go ahead and put this into our hand and the rest into our graveyard. So that's going to be pretty big for us next turn. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and swing in. I'm going to swing in with the Sin Prodder as well, too, because I think I'm pretty much done with drawing cards. So unless he's got something that can bounce, we win, right? Oh, that's right. It can... creatures. I was thinking it just can do that with creatures that have flying, but no, that's not true. So the Watcher's dead. And we revealed it anyways, so it's not really hiding anything to keep it out. Gonna counter it? Okay. That could be bad for us. Because he gets to draw a ton of cards here. We do know he's got confirmed suspicion. Which is surprising, because I don't really consider confirmed suspicion to be that great of a card, but... You sacrifice a clue, target player puts the top 3 cards of his or library into their graveyard. Okay. Is this his win strategy? Okay. So unless he's got something for 1, which can do an amazing amount to us, we should win. I mean, it's an interesting combo. I find it would be very difficult. Yeah, the opponent said too little too late. Still, I said still had me worried there when I saw it unfold, because that that would have been such a horrible way to lose. Holy cow, man, that would have been... And that would have all been because I'm like, well, it's not going to do any harm if I go ahead and cast Sigarda. You know, what harm could it possibly do? Well, it enables this thing to like just go off like a crazy mill deck. Now, what do we want to change? Sin Prodder helped us. I don't think this deck really necessarily needs the red at all. We don't have any enchantment removal, so I'm just going to go ahead and submit and see how it works out. Well, this is, I mean, this with the damn you can see I set up a dummy preview card here. So he kept 7. Do we want to mulligan to 6? No, because I think this is really good for us. So we're going to go ahead and, oh wait, we don't have a forest. This is not good for us. This is in fact bad for us. I mean, we got Puncturing Light. We're relying on getting 1 forest. That could be I mean, if we get a single forest, we don't need the vessel to grab a forest. I'm going to keep this and hope. There's where the Westvale Abbey went. Okay, well, we now have a white card. Well, we had one with Puncturing Light as well, too, but just straight up removal is not going to help us right now. Yeah, this is going a lot slower for us. Probably should have mulliganed into at least 1 forest. Flying and prowess. Well, I can keep up Puncturing Light for the dusk, the Niblis of the Dusk, or I can bring out Truth Face Censor. I'm going to bring out Truth Face Censor. Really sort of kicking myself now for not mulliganing. You could have a very interesting clue deck going on with this. Probably going to use... wow, so this is bad for us. This is bad. Yeah, so we're probably going to use Puncturing Light next turn. I think we're going to use it on the Graph Mole. Not because I'm worried so much about the life gain, but we got flying stuff that can take care of the Dusk Nibis. Oh my god, this is going to get bad for us really quickly. He didn't attack with it, which is really surprising. I'm going to do the Puncturing Light now because we're on a very, very short clock, so we need something bad. Sin Prodder isn't the worst thing to happen to us. Really, I think doing a mulligan there was totally the way to go. We are in so much trouble, so we're just going to let this come through. And hope that we catch something. The Pacifist. I mean, This will make it a... I mean, that's all we can do is basically put the sensor on here. So this is not good for us at all. We are taking 5-7 next turn. Taking 5. No, we're taking 8 if we just let this go through. Can't really just let it go through. I think we need to draw into something good, right? Yeah, we're going to have to block. We're going to have to block. We have no choice here. He's got us regardless. So we're just going to go ahead and concede and move on to the next one. So, yeah, probably not the greatest idea ever to not, with such a green heavy deck, to like go ahead with no forests, but you know, you got to live with the decision you make. So I'm thinking of taking out the arsonists and maybe a reduced to ashes instead. You know what? Let's take out, yeah, I'm going to take out the arsonists. And I'm going to put in reduced to ashes. And we'll see how that works out for us. Would we like to play first? Yes, we would. Okay. Do we want to keep this? Yes, because we have the vessel. We have a 2-drop, so we are going to keep this one. This one we're going to keep. He's mulliganing down to 6. He's going to decide if he wants to mulligan down to 5. He is not. He's going to keep his hand of 6. Now, as well, too, if we sack the vessel and, like, discard a land, we can bring it back with the Stoic Builder. For this turn, we are going to bring out a Quilled Wolf. Start off a bit stronger than we did in the previous game. Okay, I'm fine with that. Do we just want to bring out the Stoic Builder? Or do we want to pop the vessel here? Or, you know what? I'm going to bring out the vessel. Because he's not really off to a super quick start as far as creatures go. We have Puncturing Light. That should take care of just about anything he wants. Okay, when it dies, it'll turn into equipment. And I'm fine with that. Let's do this. Yeah, I'm going to sacrifice this. Bring in, it doesn't matter because we get the other one back. But I'll bring in a forest. There goes 2 huge bits of our removal, which sucks, but it is what it is. I probably should have grabbed the planes, so then I could have used Puncturing Light. Was not thinking. Was not thinking. Not going to attack. I'm going to play the forest. Yeah, I really should have grabbed the planes and then just fetched the forest with the Stoic Builder, because then I would have had Puncturing Light up. I think I'm fine with this just swinging it anyways. It's not going to be the end of the world. Let's see what he has to cast. Okay. Clue? Are you going to clue it? Or are you going to bring something out? The Logger? I'm okay with that. I think I'm going to bring out the Inspiring Captain. No, I'm not. I'm going to bring out the Stoic Builder. Yeah, let's bring out the Stoic Builder. Use Stoic Builder's ability. Yes. Bring that out. Okay, now. Not going to swing in. The Logger's not going to flip. With any luck, he'll swing in with a Logger, though I don't know why he would. Okay, the Cultivator. He is coming close to being able to sacrifice 5 creatures. Now, if I bring out the Inspiring Captain, that becomes a 3/3, that becomes a 3/4. I'm 1 off from making the Quilled Wolf get buff. I got 3 card types, so I'm not at Delirium yet. Do I have an instant in there? I do. Okay, I have an instant enchantment, so I would need... Oh, I don't have a creature in there, so that would be easy to get in there. Why don't we do this? I'm going to cast a Scavenger. And pass a turn to him. Once again, stopping the Logger from flipping. Whenever it deals damage to 1 or more creatures, investigate. At the beginning of each end step, you sacrifice 3 or more clues this turn. You may put a creature card from your hand into the battlefield. Okay. He's 1 creature away from being able to activate the Abbey. Okay, so we can swing in with everything. And then Tenacity. Or we can bring out the Inspiring Captain, which might be just as good as Tenacity. Not just as good as Tenacity, but it'd be good. We can also bring out the Wolves. I'm going to go ahead and swing in with everything. Because we can also pump up the Quilled Wolf if we want to. Okay, so we are definitely going to do Tenacity here. Actually, I can take that out. That would be an even trade. Now, do we want to... Like, he'll be able to investigate if this thing does damage to a creature. But I think I'm going to keep up Puncturing Light anyways. Because I'm not as worried about the investigation right now. Now, he's going to be able to put this on the human, which is fine. We can Inspiring Captain next turn and still have up for Puncturing Light. I can swing in... Or I can do Puncturing Light this turn as well, too. He's going to be gaining a bunch of life, which sucks for us, but whatever. Right, so we're going to go ahead and do the Captain. And we're going to swing in with everything. And we can Puncturing Light anything. If he decides to block with anything, we can take out what we're going to consider to be the biggest threat. Now, with the Scythe, the Hinterland Logger might be the biggest threat, but at the same time, the Mole is making him gain life, which is a pain in the ass. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Excellent. So we are in really good shape right now. I mean, can draw 2 cards. Westvale Abbey is pointless to him now. Not pointless, but I mean, he's going to take a lot of rebuilding. And yeah, he does not have the clues he needs to make this work. He also doesn't have the mana up to cast his counterspell. So unless he can generate a ton of clues, it's not going to work. The Near Earth Chaplain. Just to be on the safe side. So yeah, he can't mill us. Unless he generates how many more clues? Yeah, so we should win this game. Yeah, so we've won this game. There we go. I'm going to say good games. Good luck in your next round. Good luck, if I can type properly, in your next round. Well, folks, that was the first match. We're off to a great start. We won it, so we're definitely going to be getting one pack out of this Swiss draft. I feel a little bit better about that. That second game, I made a bad choice when it came to not doing the mulligan. I freely admit that. But even then, I was really not feeling confident going into the third round, because there's been so many times where I'll win the first game in a match and then just lose it completely in the next two games. So I was kind of happy that did not end up being the way things turned out, and we won our first match. Anyways, that is the end of the second part. The second match will be in the third part. In the time being, though, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Any questions, comments, drafting advice, as always, please leave that in the comments section below. I'd love to read it. Otherwise, take care. Oh, no, wait. I keep forgetting to plug the Twitter. So, if you would like to contact us or follow us on Twitter, it is at BrainPulpTV, or you can contact me directly on Twitter or follow me directly on Twitter at Geek Tragedy. There, now I remembered it. Anyways, take care, everyone. We appreciate you guys liking and subscribing. It means a lot to us, and I'll see you all very soon.